House for the past few days while they are away, and I've been watching the animals, playing some kind of house owner simulator. I've enjoyed it very much. I just got back from Geneva and I really needed these few days alone by myself. This evening I'm gonna go back. I'm also actually gonna take my cat. He's been staying here because I've been traveling so much. So my dad's been fostering him. But today he's finally going home. But before I go, I have this urge to bake something because my dad has a great oven. I hate my oven at home. So when I have the inspiration, I want to take use of my dad's oven. So I'm gonna make some brownies. I've wanted to try this recipe for a while now. It's gonna be Biscoff brownies. I hope I don't butcher them because I'm gonna modify the recipe to make it vegan. So hopefully it turns out okay. Every time I go to a workout class in the morning, I feel so very productive for the whole day, but it's actually 2 p.m. and I have done nothing else. And I don't really want to do anything else, but I should, and I will. I went to a class today that was something similar to hot Pilates. I was sweating so much, I couldn't really feel it, but then I saw my back in the mirror. The reason why I'm sitting on the floor right now is that I really just want to talk about some books. So this is an update from my previous video where I was almost finished with Spoiled Creatures. Great, amazing. I loved this one. This is such a good weirdo summer book. This is great. I loved it. It's about a woman who meets another strange woman. She goes with her to this kind of, they never say it, but it's like a cult of women who live on a farm secluded from everyone. They hate men. And there's some drama that happens towards the end, and the end is quite like woo. And I really enjoyed it. If you're looking for like a weirdo summer book, female rage, I don't have it with me because I gave this book to my best friend as soon as I finished it. But I also took it to Geneva with me, and I showed it in my last video, which is A Strange Sally Diamond. I think that book is my first 5-star this year because that I loved it so much. After this I was craving another weirder book, like a strange, disturbing kind of book, and that did it so well. That did it even more than this one. I loved it so much, and the main character was so likable. And although that book, it has a lot of triggers, it has a lot of warnings, so it's definitely not for everyone. But despite how dark the book actually was, the main character was so funny sometimes. I did chuckle a lot while reading it. Strange Sally Diamond is about Sally Diamond. She's a woman in her early 30s, and her father passes away, and she gets rid of the body in not a very good way, and she becomes famous, obviously, because she didn't do the good things. But not because she's a bad person, I just have to clarify. Sally Diamond is actually so precious and needs to be protected at all costs. But yeah, she becomes famous, and then her past comes out that she didn't even know of. And it was so interesting to unravel all the mysteries. But as I said, it's full of trigger warnings, a lot of abuse happening in that book, so just absolutely ran through it. I don't remember what's the last time I read a book so fast. And I'm currently reading a book that I bought a while ago because, you know, I told myself that I should finally read a book that I have and not buy a new one. So I'm reading Limelight. It's about a woman who is posting on this kind of OnlyFans-ish website, but she's doing it to kind of feel in control. She doesn't really want to be famous, and she likes the bit of attention and the comments that she's getting because she kind of like, she doesn't really like herself. So this posting of pictures is kind of feeding her want for attention. And then her secret goes out, and it's all over the place, all over the media. It's also a very good book about an overbearing mother, about sister relationships, so it's nice. But I don't know, it doesn't really, I'm gonna finish it, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. And then I actually have a haul. I have 2 books in here. I don't know how to say this. Martyr. The other one is Thirst for Salt. This is about an affair, from what I understand. Also, I have a 3rd book. I went a bit cuckoo. The thing is that I'm going to Italy in 2 days, and I don't really read a lot of romance, and I don't really read a lot of those cheesy books, not because I don't like them, but because I always feel in the mood for something weird, or like a plot twist movie, or like a more complicated relationship type of book. I just really want something light and fluffy and silly, just a summer romance book. I thought those silly romance books are all over the place, so I didn't order them online. I got just books that I know for sure I'm never gonna see in my bookshops. I went to about 5, 6, like all the bookshops I know. I went there looking for some summer romance books. There's nothing. I specifically was looking for Every Summer After. Then I was looking for Emily Henry, but the only book available was Happy Place, and I read that last year. And then I saw some other recommendations on TikTok. None of them could be found. This was literally the last bookshop, the last one. There's no other bookshops. And I found one of the recommendations. So I'm taking this with me to Italy. This is about a girl whose best friend dies of cancer and she just does not know how to continue living. And you know what happens. She meets someone who helps her get over it. But I'm excited to read this because I don't think I've read much about the process of grief. So that's kind of something new for me. So I'm very excited for this. So yeah, that's my book update. Today, the weather is a bit better. It's finally not raining. It's been raining for weeks and weeks and weeks. Today it's finally not raining and I'm thinking I should take advantage of that and go sit somewhere. This Italy trip, I'm very excited about it, and I just keep, and my mind is a mess about everything I need to pack, and I think about it throughout the day, and I think I just need to make a packing list. I just need to sit down, write everything down so it's out of my head so I can actually think of something else. It's a little bit shocking. Today it's an even better day than it was yesterday. I'm gonna do one of my routine-ish things that I do every now and again, which is go to my favorite museum. Okay, I was thinking, and I think the reason why I love this museum so much is because of two things. They don't change their exhibitions too much. They change it about 2 times a year, so it's not too much and not too little. And what I also like is that they switch up the exhibitions with the types of art. Sometimes it's more focused on paintings, but other times it's more focused on sculptures and statues and that kind of abstract work, more like 3-dimensional work. And also this museum just has 2 big rooms. That's it. That's what I love about it, is that I can really just go in, satisfy my museum craving and go home. Because sometimes if I go to a very big museum with labyrinth rooms, I feel so bad that I start to get tired very quickly and then the art just does not get the attention that it deserves because I just feel way too overstimulated. So this is kind of perfect. You go 2 little circles and you're done. That's it. I did finish my packing list yesterday, so I think I'm gonna start packing today. Tomorrow I still have to go to work, so I won't have so much time in the evening, but yeah, what a lovely day it was. We had the best almond croissant. I'm getting ready, and I was actually looking for a new mascara. I was looking for some good drugstore options, and this one was highly recommended. That's crazy. I usually don't like a fresh tube of mascara because it's usually just too much. It's way too clumpy and it looks ugly. This is okay. Yeah, people know what they're talking about. is a cardamom cold brew.